As a person that grew up in the Caribbean, what are some things I wish I knew about Canada before I came here? Of course, it's cold, it's winter, but I wish I knew that people weren't as friendly as in the Caribbean. Being here is very isolating at times, and it's not to blame the people, it's just the culture here. I feel like back home I can talk to my neighbors, I can interact with people more. But here, people are as cold as the weather. Okay, sometimes you go outside and you try to smile to people, and sometimes you wonder if you look crazy, or or maybe I'm overthinking. But if you can relate, you can drop a comment. But I wish I knew that, it's not a better roses. Canada does have a reputation for people being nice, being smiley, being, nice, quote unquote. But are they really nice? Like, it's just like a facade at the end of the day. That's how it feels sometimes. Like, people are nice because they kind of like have to be, type of thing. Whereas back home, it feels like people, it's just, that's how people are. It's natural to go down the street, and you're at a cafe, or you're at a pub, or wherever, whatever you want to call it, a bar, and you say hi, how are you, where are you from, who's your mom, who's your uncle, like that type of vibe. Whereas here, it's like, that's really challenging to do. I've been here for like probably almost a decade, and I don't have a lot of friendships here. Like, I don't have a lot of people here that I call my friends. It's kind of heartbreaking when you think about it, but I'm trying not to tear up. But yeah, I wish I knew. Yes, people in the Caribbean are not perfect. When I say the Caribbean, I'm from St. Vincent. But like, yes, people there are not perfect. Yes, people argue. Yes, people fight. But at least there's this sense of community, and you're not on your own struggling like that. You know what I mean? And I hope that doesn't change that much back home, because I know, yes, the Caribbean is developing a lot. There's a lot more people moving back home. But I really hope that culture stays like that and doesn't become like here. I hope so. I don't mean to sound doom and gloom. I do like certain things about being here, but the community part is not really there. Like, you really have to be strong-minded and strong-willed and independent in that sense to get by. But for me, a person who grew up in community, it's like, how do you say it? Like, being here is nice and all, but I'm always just dreaming of being back home sometimes, especially on days like this. Like, it's hella cold, but, well, it's not that cold right now, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah. Anyways, if you can relate, you can drop a comment, and if I sound like I'm complaining, you can be like, girl, stop complaining. But you know what? Everybody has their own experiences, and this is just mine. Thank you for listening.